Tim here with some GoPro goodies. As you can see, I've got a lot of accessories that I purchased for a GoPro camera, and in one of my recent videos I unboxed a GoPro that I really wasn't too happy with. It was one of the older versions, lower quality video, didn't have some of the options that I really wanted, so I decided to get another one. But in the meantime, I purchased a lot of accessories, and some things I already had, such as the tripods, the T-Pod, and from Trek Tech, and the Joby little flexible tripod. I already had the red pod, which I can mount the GoPro on and put it on my dash, maybe for time lapse. It's just kind of cushiony, and it's a weighted like bean bag. I purchased I guess you call it a pole, or they call it a Sunpack 3000 ABG selfie wand, and it extends out. You can hold your camera, your GoPro out in front of you, or above things, or below things. I also purchased the GoPro head strap and quick clip, and a 32 gigabyte SDHC micro SDHC I should say card. Some covers for the GoPro, and a case. And this case, it's kind of a hard case, but I quickly realized it's not going to be large enough to carry most of my accessories. It will carry the camera and maybe a few small accessories, if I just want to grab something quickly. But for carrying most everything else, I'll need something larger, which brings me to some of the items that I'm going to be unboxing. Recently was my birthday, kind of a milestone birthday, big 5-0. And so I purchased the GoPro Hero4, which I haven't unboxed yet, and then a lot of little accessories for it. So I'm going to unbox these and kind of show you everything quickly, and then later I'll do a video for some of the specific items once I get a chance to use them, and let you know what I think. So I'm going to put the camera on the little tripod here while I unbox everything else. Okay, first up is the GoPro. I got it up from LL Bean. They had a offer, 10% off anything in on their online store, and so this is normally almost any place you look for a GoPro Hero 4. It's about the Silver edition. It's about $400. So I got about $40 off, and because they don't charge sales tax or shipping, that was it. It was I think $349, around $350 for the entire thing. So let's open it up. Looks like they throw in the one of their catalogs in the box as well, and the invoice. And that's all that's in the box. So Hero4 Silver, and if you've done your research, you know this is one of the newer models they came out with. The Hero4 Silver has a touchscreen on the back of it versus the Hero4 Black, which does not have it. Of course, the Hero4 Black, you do have a little more options in the different settings. as far as the 4K and the frames per second. So let me just undo this. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail since I'm sure there are plenty of unboxing videos already out there for this camera. I'm really excited about it just for the, well, for a number of reasons, but one is because of the time-lapse capabilities and the night lapse or night video, night time-lapse that they now have. Let's see. Take the camera off. Let's see if I know there's some a piece that you have to remove. Which is not easy with my hand kind of wrapped up like this. I'm going to leave it on there actually for a second. Inside you've got, your typical items that come with the GoPro, documentation, the stickers, safety message, or safety information, and then down below it you've got three-way mount, a swivel type mount, USB cable, a couple different backs for the case. One's an open back, one is a touch screen, allows you to not go very deep in the water, but it can get wet. But if you're in conditions where you don't want anything to get into the camera, you can use this or the case that's completely waterproof. Another mount. The battery. And a couple adhesive pads for mounting it on flat or curved surfaces like a helmet. So, let's take it off this way first, I suppose. And this squeezes and you can use this, of course, to mount it to other different brackets or different GoPro mounts, depending on what you're going to be filming. So, there you have it. And talk some of the other goodies that I bought for it. Okay, next up is, well, let's just open it up and see what it is. Hoping this camera is focusing. I've changed the lens on the Sony here. I'm not sure if it's going to, what kind of video it's going to give us. This is PhotoDX Pro Wonder Pana Go, essential kit for the Hero. And these are some filters. It's a cap. This actually, it's a lens mount adapter that will go on to the front of the GoPro. And give you a little screwdriver to tighten it up when you put it on. But it actually will go on the front, kind of like that. And then you're able to add different filters, like a neutral density filter. Don't recall all the different filters that they have. But there's 3 filters. And just allows you to get a little creative with your camera, with your filming. So I look forward to trying these out. Next, from something I bought online at Amazon. Let's back that up a little. And this is called Flow-Mow, time-lapse photography. And it's, what it does is you can mount it's got some adapters for the GoPro. And I believe you can even use it for a smartphone. Attach a smartphone to it that does it if you're doing time-lapse. But what this does is you mount your GoPro onto it. They give you a sticker as well, a couple stickers. And it's similar to an egg timer or a cooking timer, I guess they call it, where in your kitchen. You mount the camera on here, you can mount this onto a tripod, and then you turn it and it'll slowly turn your camera while it's doing time-lapse, so you can get a panning view. Instead of just a stationary time-lapse video, you can actually get a slow panning while it's filming the time-lapse. And there's others out on the market that do 1 hour. This one will actually, I believe, do 120 minutes, so 2 hours of slow panning if you want. Of course, in time-lapse that equates to shorter. It's not 2 hours long, it's much shorter, depending on your settings. All the directions are on the product itself, on how to use it. So it's very simple packaging, and it's kind of got a soft feel to the product. But you turn it and just let it slowly pan or slowly turn. And let's see what else we got here. been waiting a while to unbox all this stuff. I've just been in the hospital with the dog bite, so I really didn't get a chance to. In this box is a couple of things, I believe. One is a bag. It's a carrying case, which I'll have to go into more depth later. But like I said before, I wanted something that could carry a lot of the accessories, which this will. And in the bottom section, which unzips, is where you can put your camera, or cameras if you have more than one. Put SD cards, memory cards. And then in the top section is where you can put larger items. And I really like this product. It comes from a respected company. But this will roll up depending on how much you have in the container, your accessories. So looks like it'll be something to carry around my stuff, my GoPro and accessories. Let's see, I also got a action cam accessories, lens cover set, rubber lens cover set. So this is just basically to cover up the front of the camera. I believe it's when it's out of the waterproof case. But so you've got a small, and this is a little cap. Sorry, I'm not watching my camera too well. It's a small cap that goes on when it's not in the waterproof case to keep the lens from getting dust or dirt or fingerprints on it. And then this is a mount that you can mount the GoPro in when it's not in the waterproof casing again, and then mount it to other accessories. So I'm hoping this will work. I believe from what I researched that it will work for the Hero 4. One thing I'm thinking about this is being able to use this to mount the camera to a quadcopter. So there you have it. Lots of good stuff that I get to play with over during the Thanksgiving holiday. And as I go along, I'll try to show you a video of how I'm using all these things. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're all doing well and getting some good video and photos and just enjoying the holidays. Thanks again for watching.